People, welcome back. I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but forgive us. I know last week we missed the episode. That was just bad timing. Personal situations and circumstances didn't allow us to record that week, but we're back. My boys, obviously, I got my boy Zubs with me.
Zubs
The dad is looking a bit light skinned today. The dad is looking light skinned.
Light skin.
My boy Zubs, my boy West. You talk to me, boys.
Ramadan Mubarak festival.
Ramadan Mubarak.
How you lot finding Ramadan?
Alhamdulillah, bro. It's good. Don't get wrong. I'm lacking a lot of energy at the moment.
Yeah.
But other than that, alhamdulillah, man, it's going okay.
Yeah. Alhamdulillah, yeah, nah, good man.
So, I mean, what are we in the 10th day of Ramadan or something?
Yeah. No. 12th.
12th.
Because it started exactly on the.
Oh yeah,
the
that's
first,
true.
innit? Yeah,
Started
it's the 12th day,
on the first. So surely now your body must be used to it. I know you're saying you're lacking energy, and we all get them type of days, innit?
Yeah.
But what do you have for sahur?
I have porridge and some boiled eggs, and that's it, really.
Okay, so you're going for the straight protein and.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
Bit of
You know what? It's been weird this year. I've had leftover. I've been hungrier than I was before. I don't know what it is. I've been eating dinner twice, if that makes sense.
Wallah.
Yeah. So whatever I had for dinner,
Yeah.
obviously you will never finish it.
Yeah.
I'll just finish it off.
Okay.
So, for example, yesterday was chicken stir fry.
Okay.
Yes, I had that, and I just finished it again. So it was obviously a smaller version of it, a smaller plate, a smaller portion.
Yeah.
But I had that and loads of water. I've been back in water.
Yeah.
I did have just too much water yesterday too.
That's probably why.
why.
That's probably why you're
Hey, you know what you
feeling
need to
a
do?
bit
I saw this on Instagram. You know, one of the rules. So you get normal water. You put lemons, all limes, but I use lemons, and then pink Himalayan salt.
Okay.
And you just leave it. Obviously, back it throughout the day, and it's basically like electrolytes, and it replenishes. So when you wake up, bro, you're not even dehydrated. You're not thirsty.
Yeah.
What normally you're talking or?
No, it's like, you know how you say no, you never back enough water, but yeah, no, so just have it from iftar until suhoor. Just have it like a big bottle, like a liter, and just mix it and have it already made, and just sip on it like you would normally.
Okay.
The next day though, inshallah, when you wake up, bro, I've been doing it now. Not 12 days. I've done it for about a week.
I think what you're doing is you're just replenishing your electrolytes, isn't it?
Yeah, no, but I'm saying I don't wake up dehydrated.
Yeah.
I don't feel sometimes you wake up dry mouth.
Yeah.
I haven't had that yet, so
Ramadan,
might not be that.
Ramadan, dry mouth.
It's a
go hand in hand.
That's what I'm saying. But
Ramadan,
try this. Listen,
Ramadan.
pink Himalayan salt. That's the key. Can't use the normal sea salt.
Go try that still.
Yeah, try it.
Yeah.
I saw it. Listen, I just saw it on Instagram, innit? One of them ones. So. But yeah, I think it's working. If it's not that, it must be something else. But it's working.
I think for me, when it comes to suhoor, I think I just have bare water, man. I think water. I can't eat more than what I had iftar with.
Yeah.
So when I have iftar, I'll have the normal samosa, whatever, go pray. Then I'll have my iftar. Then, bro, from there, I'm just full all the way up until suhoor.
What? Even now?
Yeah.
That's like me, bro.
No, but usually that happens at the end of Ramadan.
Nah,
Because
bro.
the start is your body's still adjusting.
No, that's what I'm saying. As soon as I eat, I can't eat a lot too.
Yeah.
But then I can't eat for the whole day.
But all right, before Ramadan even started, how many meals were you having per day?
Yeah, to be fair,
I don't know. I never really counted it, but probably 4.
So okay, because I thought maybe you was already having 1 or 2 meals, which means your body was already used to not eating.
I'm not a big eater.
Yeah, you're not a big. Yeah, you're not a foodie like that. But
I'm like maybe 2 meals a day.
Are you a snacker though?
No, I'm not. I literally did 2 meals and I'm good.
Yeah, no, because sometimes people they don't eat big meals, but they eat snacks throughout.
Yeah, snacks. Yeah.
Bro, because my time, kids, family, work, restaurant.
You forget.
I forget bare stuff here, bro. So I'm just literally on the run every minute.
I hear it. I think my body's just not used to eating at that time. I don't.
Yeah.
Back in the days, I probably used to, but in the last few years, I don't eat after maybe 9 o'clock. So that's probably why I don't feel the urge to. My body just retains what I had for iftar, if that makes sense. Maybe sometimes I might get a bit peckish, and I'm probably have some natural yogurts with some chia seeds, some fruit, some honey, and whatever. Maybe I'll have something like that. But generally, I just have water, man. I just have water, wallah. That's me.
No, I've been lacking on water. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
Yeah, now
That's-
water's key, bro.
yeah,
Especially
no,
when you're
100%.
fasting, and then you're getting up and doing your normal day.
Yeah.
So, i.e., work, kids, your
100%.
husband, the father, work. You know, like the restaurant, like you're
Yeah, it's
got busy
nuts.
days.
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say? Obviously, people are watching this. It's gonna be what 2 p.m. So forgive us for making you hungry.
Yeah, forgive us, wallah.
Forgive us. We're just.
it's
To be
true.
fair, we're recording. It's 2 p.m. now. The time we've recorded this, so
fasting
we're
as
also
well, innit?
fasting. But yeah, man. How's the other side of it been spiritually?
Well, spiritually, it's been good. It's been, you know what I love about Ramadan?
Yeah.
It's just that obviously we all have our tests in life, innit?
Yeah.
Outside of Ramadan, and everyone always tries to better themselves wherever it may be, whenever it may be during the year. But I feel like Ramadan, you have that time it just hits pause.
Yeah.
And you have that time to kind of just really readjust and get in line on that Sirat al-Mustaqim that we're all trying to strive to be on.
Yeah.
Some of us fall off the rope. Some of us hold on to it.
Yeah.
But when Ramadan comes in, like, we all get that opportunity. We see that kind of light to be able to adjust and jump back onto that straight and narrow path, innit?
Yeah.
And I just feel like for me personally, obviously, I finished the Quran when I went to Somalia, right? And coming back when I was younger, I always used to read it constantly, right? And I found that the older I got, the more life got in the way, the less time I had to read Quran. And not that it was intentional, but I remember my dad always used to say to me, like, well, he still says it to me now, but he would always say, like, make sure you read the Quran, because if you don't, like, you're gonna get questioned for it in the hereafter, right? So what I've sort of been doing now is, like, sort of reading the Quran, or even just listening to it, even like in the car, when I'm in the car and driving, I'm listening to it just listening to it, reading it as when I've got the opportunity, just so that I can just benefit myself, and obviously just try to get back to that Sirat al-Mustaqim. And so I think it also helps with people that, like, sort of prayer. Some people that pray but don't necessarily pray on time. You know, Ramadan, you're kind of like, I don't want to say forced to pray on time, but you kind of adhere to it more than you probably should.
Yeah.
It's wrong for us to say it, but, like, sometimes, you know, like, you might be working
As
or
in
whatever.
you adhere to it more than you would normally.
Yeah. It's bad to say that,
No, but it's true.
then
No,
it's true. Sometimes you might be at work and you think I'm gonna pray Asr and after my break, or whatever.
Just finish this meeting or whatever.
But, like, when it's Ramadan, it's like you don't take no prisoners.
Drop what you're doing.
You drop what you're doing and you go pray. That's how it should be.
Well, that's the thing. The beauty of Ramadan, one of the beauties of it is, for the most part, that is the best version of you. And that's the best version of me. And that's the best version of him. You get it? Because we're making a conscious effort to actually be our best selves.
100%.
Now, yes, obviously in private, you might still falter. You might still, like, there's days where you come home from work.
Yeah.
You've done an 8-hour, 9-hour, 10-hour shift or whatever you do. You come home. Now, like you said, you can sit and read the Quran. You should sit and read the Quran, but you say, I'm a bit tired. Let me just relax a little bit. I need a bit of downtime. Let me watch a bit of TV. And the next thing you know, suhoor, let me eat something quickly. And then, I'm working tomorrow. Let me go to bed. Fajr soon. Do you get it? So we do fall into that. And I put my hands up. I fall into that as well. But it's something that we...
99% of people...
Yeah, but I think nowadays it's a lot easier as well, because we have apps now where you can literally be on, like, if you take the train to work, you can be reading the Quran on your phone now. If you know, like, it's so much easier than how before, where you actually physically had to sit down, pick up the book,
Quran,
read it. Now, like, it's even easier. Everyone's got an app. Everyone's a phone, a tablet, a laptop, or whatever the case may be. And like you said, you can fit it in your daily lives. But it's not easy, but it's meant to also not be easy, but also easy, if that makes sense. I don't know if that made sense.
No,
it is a test.
It
is a test. So it's not like no test is easy, but at the same time, it's not difficult. We just overcomplicate it in our heads.
It's a mental challenge, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, the thing is, do you want to make that change? Do you want to make that conscious effort? If you do want to make that conscious effort, then mentally you just got to tell your mind, this is what I'm going to do no matter what. and once you develop that mentality, because it's all about mentality. Wallah. Everything in life is all about mentality. If you really strip everything back, it's really about mentality. Do I want to do this? Do I want, or do I not? That's all it is in life. What life is about choices. The difference between us and animals, really and truly, is just that we have the ability to make the choice. If you really think about it.
Yeah.
Because what they can eat, they can reproduce, whatever it may be, but they don't know. The dog will bang his head on the wall. We're not gonna go intentionally go bang our head on the wall. Do you get what I'm saying to you? So for us, it's just the choice that, do you want to sit down and, I don't know, read the Quran? Do you want to do you want to go and do that charity? Do you want to go and go Tarawih? Do you want to go pray Fajr in the mosque? Do you want to go pray 5 prayers in the mosque today? Whatever it may be, it's just a conscious choice. No one's saying you have to do this or you don't have to do this, but Ramadan is there to be able to allow you to kind of, I feel like, realign yourself and kind of, like you said, become the best version of yourself, so that when Ramadan does leave us, you're in a position, you've
already seen what you're capable of doing. You've just witnessed
on.
The best version of yourself. So you're like, oh, okay, I can do it.
Yeah.
I can actually pray 5 prayers in the mosque or 4 prayers in the mosque or what, you know what I mean? I can do it.
But like you said, it's a mental thing though.
It's
100% a mental thing. If you can mentally do it for this 30 days, you should be able to mentally carry it on the next month when it's not Ramadan.
Yeah.
That's what
and you know, it is. I was watching something on YouTube, like a lecture, and it was the brother said something so sick that made me think. He was like, I can't remember what the exact question was, but someone asked him, so in Ramadan all the jinns and shaitan is locked up, but how can people still sin? And he said, no, because it's like, he goes, imagine a bike. He goes, for your whole life, shaitan's pedaling you, and that wheel's going round and round and round and round and round and round. Now, like a bike, if you stop pedaling, what happens to that wheel? It still goes round. The momentum. So even when shaitan's locked up, you've been doing it for so long, you're falling into that sin and into that way of life for so long. Even when the shaitan's not there, that wheel's still going round. Now it's up to you to apply the brakes. And that's how he put it. And I was like, bro, like something so simple, so profound that, and it shows you that we're creatures of habit, but sometimes those habits might be the bad habits and wrong habits. And
they've been put in place, innit?
Put in place. The shaitan now is locked up, but he's thinking, okay, they're still gonna, I'll see you when I come out. Like, you know what I mean? In that kind of, but obviously it's up to us to say, no. Let me apply the brakes.
Hold it.
Go on.
Let me hold the brakes, innit?
Yeah, let me hold the brakes, and then let me change course now. Let me do what I'm meant to be doing.
But that's the challenge.
100%.
How many of us have it in us to have that fight with their nafs? It's called jihadun nafs. Who has that control over their soul? To be like, nah, I'm in control here. You know what? I ain't gonna smoke for this month or whatever. Because if you, for example, like you said, using that terminology, smoking is something that we've probably, us as individuals, have picked up because of shaitan whispers, right? No one intentionally picks it up when they're young and be like, maybe you picked it up through friends, bad habits, whatever it may be. So you're now a smoker. Shaitan's locked up, but you're still smoking after iftar. You know, you have that samosa, the date, the water. Maybe before you even pray, you'll have that cigarette because you've been craving it the whole day.
Craving it,
that is the wheel still spinning. But can you have that jihad enough to be like, you know what? I'm going to stop this habit, this thing that's creating harm upon my body. Can you stop it? I'm not saying that it's wrong to have that cigarette or whatever. It is wrong to have it. We all know it is, but it's not easy also to stop it. But how many of us can really have that fight with our nafs to be like, you know,
that's
what
it comes down
I'm
to.
Going to try and stop this bad habit for as long as I can, or whatever.
I think you said it before. Intentions. It comes down to intention, and also everyone. Just to make clear, everything we say is also a reminder to ourselves first and foremost.
I was a smoker before.
100%. That's what I'm saying.
I
was
a smoker before having this, having that blem after iftar or whatever it may be.
I'm sure they know us by now. We're not people to try and just oh, you should do this, and then we're the
Whatever-
first to put our hands
whatever we
up. But
say isn't like to sort of judge people or
it's to
put
try
people-
and
put
remind
people down.
people to uplift
but
each
it's
other.
to uplift people and obviously like just kind of talk about things. The whole point of our podcast is to just figuring it out and just kind of openly really talk about. But yeah, just openly talk about things, innit? So forgive us if you feel like obviously that we may hit a few nerves. I think it's okay sometimes to hit a few nerves just to get the aql.
It wakes you up as well.
Exactly.
Yeah,
to
you
get
might
the
be
mind
sitting there
kind
thinking,
of
you know what,
awake.
that's me. Because I know when I speak, sometimes when you say things and and Sharp, he's not here with us, he's busy, he's working. But when he says things, sometimes I think, okay, that's me, in my head.
Yeah.
And then I think, okay, see, because it only takes a second for you to kind of like take yourself out of your own head and look at what's actually happening. Because a lot of the time, we don't see what we're doing ourselves.
No.
And you need to have, like you said, you need to have that moment where you can just pump the brakes and reflect.
Yeah.
But like you said, it is difficult.
The beauty of having a conversation, and alhamdulillah, like for us, we've made the decision to televise it, put it on YouTube so that others can benefit for it. But it's beautiful that what you say, when we're speaking, that you sometimes like, rah, that's me.
I do that.
That's crazy
100%.
that you even say that yourself, because that's the reaction that we want from like people that are watching us, being like to like kind of wake them up in a sense of, oh shit, you know what, I resonate with that and whatever. And that's just the beauty of conversation, and that's really what our aim is. So like I said, obviously forgive us if we hit a few nerves, but if we did hit a nerve, start thinking about,
ask yourself why. Why do you have
yourself,
what is that
ask
nerve?
yourself why, and why what can I do to better myself? And inshallah, like just work on yourself, innit? And that's all it is, really.
Yeah, and the beauty is we're almost halfway. So like we said, today's the 12th day of as we're recording. Plenty of time.
Yeah.
Plenty of time.
Yeah,
Inshallah,
time
we get
does
to live
fly,
to see
though.
those times. And inshallah, we get to live to see it, because a lot of people, we always take it for granted. Oh yeah, inshallah, 10 days left. Ooh, brother, we don't know if we're going to see those 10 days.
100%.
Obviously, we don't like to think about it, but that's the reality. But inshallah, we all do.
Inshallah.
Us and everyone watching at home, inshallah. But also, like you said, if we are blessed enough to see those days, make them count.
100%.
And again, this is a reminder to myself, just make them count. Just do a little bit. It doesn't take, even if you go from you've never read it, read 5 minutes, read 10 minutes worth. Because like you said, you can't go from not doing something to smoking and then stop. It's difficult.
There has to be things in between to bridge the gap. So if you've never read the Quran, or you have, whatever it may be, no one's asking you to be a mu'allim straight away, innit? So
here's another analogy. Sorry to cut you because I don't want to forget it. A friend of mine told me this a couple of years ago, and wallah, I thought it was amazing. He was a revert as well at the time. So mashallah, like just tayyib, nice, lovely brother, always been like that. But now reverted, like he's reverted now maybe over 10 years maybe now. But anyway, we're talking, and he explained this to me, and I was like, I never thought of it like that, because obviously when you're born Muslim, you don't really see that side of things. He said to me, when he was learning, a brother gave him advice and said, the deen is like a cake. Now, imagine your favorite ever cake, your favorite flavor, whatever that may be. He goes, no matter how much you love that cake, if you try to eat all of it in one go, you're going to get sick. And then eventually you're not even going to want to touch that cake again, because that's the deen. But if you take a slice by slice and you enjoy the flavors and you savor it and you ponder on that flavor and think, oh, look at all the intricate details, it will make you want that cake even more. And that's what the deen is. Little by little, reflect, ponder, enjoy it. And then eventually crave it. And then
more.
Over time, you would have finished that whole cake. Rather than trying to back it all in one go. And then you think, you know what, it's too much for me. I can't handle it.
That is that's so funny that you say that, because it's so true. I feel like sometimes I've heard so many people be like, like, my parents have forced me to I don't know, go Duksi or Mal'amad or Islamic school. And like just obviously it's not your parents forcing you, but it's like your parents just trying to teach you.
They're trying to,
But the child feels like they've done like it's just being put onto them so much, so that
sometimes the child thinks they've been punished.
Exactly.
That's the reality.
That's the thing. And then they have resentment.
Saturday school.
They have resentment towards.
I'm going to go to school on Saturday. My friends are not going to school on Saturday.
So then they have resentment towards the deen. But it's not where it should be that resentment. There shouldn't be any resentment, but they'll have that resentment towards the deen. So they're trying to eat the whole cake.
Yeah,
but that's also a reason we live in a Westside like country, though, innit? That's what plays a big role, like you said, though. Like their friends or whatever, the school kids, they're not going to school.
Yeah.
So they're just thinking, do you know what I mean?
Which is why I think the parents are thinking we have to push them because
I understand it.
their environment won't. I mean, now alhamdulillah it's changed. London is not what I remember when I was a kid. Like, I personally believe it's changed for the better. A lot of people over there won't agree, but I think it's changed for the better because now, and not just because there's overwhelmingly a lot of Muslims, because I love the fact that London as a whole, as a city, is so diverse.
Yeah.
And if you're open-minded, you can learn from everyone.
I hear it.
That's how I see it.
Yeah.
Now, when you're growing up in that kind of environment, there's going to be good reminders, there's going to be bad reminders.
Yeah.
And then it's up to you, hopefully, with your own intellectual sound reasoning or whatever you want to call it, to make it say, oh, you know what, nah, that's not for me. Mum already told me that's bad. Dad already told me to stay away from these kind of things.
Yeah.
Obviously, listen, as kids, you do things that you know was wrong. We all did it.
Yeah.
I definitely did it.
100%.
But yeah, I don't know, man. It's a lot to reflect on in this month, but inshallah we can make it a beneficial one.
But there's what was I gonna say? We were talking about before you brought the analogy, the Quran. Yeah. So if you're someone that like has gone from 0, you can't go 0 to 100. Basically, what I'm trying to say. Just try to, like, even if you have to put on, I don't know, Sudaisi on Spotify or whatever. Just listen to it while you're holding the Quran or bring it out on your iPhone. Just read it and maybe just listen to it and just follow your eyes along on the pages or whatever it may be. Just little things. I think what this month is about is obviously just creating good habits.
Yeah.
As much as we have bad habits in life, for the whole entire year, this 1 month, just try to create some good habits and generally sit down with yourself and be like, listen, I haven't paid no charity.
Yeah, that's a great point.
I haven't fed a homeless person.
Great point.
I haven't sent money back home because every month I'm like really on E.
Yeah.
Do you know what? This month, I'm going to send some money back home.
Yeah.
This month, I'm going to pay charity.
Yeah.
This month, I'm going to buy a Tesco meal deal and I'm going to give it to that person over there.
Yeah.
Like, just do something that you don't generally do.
Yeah. Go out of your way to do it.
Yeah, just so that, you know what?
That's a beautiful point.
Just so that, wallah, like, you know what? Your intention, and I guarantee you, your soul will light up.
Like, you'll feel so much.
Wallah,
your day will be amazing. You'll get a spring in your step again.
You'll get a spring in your step.
Yeah,
Allah will start
100%.
opening doors for you.
Inshallah.
And hopefully that's the start to something amazing for you in your entire life.
Like you said, it's so beautiful you said that, because it's so easy to give charity without even, like, people think you have to go on websites now and, like, yes, those options are available. Yes, you can, when you're praying in the mosque, they come around now with a collection.
Yeah.
That's all available. But like you said, it can also be as simple as going to Tesco or whoever, getting a meal deal and feeding the guy that needs it or the person that needs it.
It's even more simple. Like, I even give it to you, even more simple. You're on your way back home from work. You see an old lady with bags, shopping bags.
Give her a hand.
She says, darling, can I help you?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, can I help you? Let me take... And you, furthermore, you know that she lives on your road or the road next to you or whatever it may be, or she's heading your direction. Even if she's not heading in your direction, whatever it may be, just ask.
Yeah.
Just kindly, because look, she must be struggling.
Yeah.
Because I know...
I struggle.
Yeah,
so bless her.
So if she's got like the milk, the flour, the sugar, whatever, and you're young and strong, and you walk past it, haram alaik. Like, come on. Do better. It's that simple. Like, charity is in front of us in places you won't even believe. But are you woke to it? Do you want to do it?
Yeah.
And if you think to yourself today, this is what I'm gonna do, just do it and just say salam. See you later.
That's as they say in it, those that know better do better. So now I think it's just a time of trying to, and that's what I love about conversation like these. It's just reminders. People, not to say that we're spitting some profound things that no one's ever heard of, but sometimes you just think in your daily lives it's so hectic, you don't stop to have these type of conversations. And again, myself included, which is why I love coming to these things and linking up with the brothers and just reflecting and talking about grown stuff. Yeah, obviously we banter, we love to banter as well, but there's a time and place as well, innit?
Of course.
There's a time and place.
We'll always banter, we'll always have conversations about things that are worldly things that don't matter, whatever it may be, football, Champions League, etc., whatever it is. But how often do you sit down and have conversations? How often do you remind yourselves of prayer? How often do you remind yourselves of the hereafter? Those are the most important things. And I think within your friendship circle groups, you can, even for the women, you can have conversations about, I don't know, what is it they watch? Desperate Housewives or whatever it may be. Like, cool, innit? They're worldly things.
Married at First Sight.
Yeah, Married at First Sight.
I've heard that.
The latest makeup out in Sephora or whatever it may be. Those, you can have those conversations. No one's saying you can't, but do you have honest conversations and be like, oh, like, did you pray Dhuhr today?
Yeah.
Did you remind yourself about the deen? In any of your conversations today, have you reminded yourself about the deen? Have you said, listen, have you gone Tarawih let's go Tarawih together? Whatever it may be, like, etc.
That's true, yeah. The same way we all arrange to go restaurant, shisha, whatever we're all do.
So quick to
cinema.
We're so quick to do stuff like
let's
that.
Let's link up as a group and go pray, and
let's link up.
Then we can have a cup of tea after and go home.
Exactly. Go chai wala, go get a little tea after, whatever it may be, or get a chai or whatever. But those are the most important things. It's like, and I think that's like the foundation of a friendship, is having that, like, tawakkul together. You know, like having that, I don't know, that togetherness at the end of the day. So I feel like these type of conversations are very important, and not just in Ramadan. I think they're very important outside of Ramadan as well.
But we can use this month to build those habits. You know what I'm saying? We can, inshallah, again.
You can start the journey, innit?
Yeah. That's what it's about, man. It's you know, it's funny. Yeah, obviously, this is my first Ramadan as a married man now, innit? So I'm still getting used to that side of things, innit? Like, I'll give you like a little. I laughed at it, but obviously it wasn't funny at the time, innit? But so basically we went. So we were both off. We went shopping, like food shopping. Came back, but there was mad traffic. So by the time we got back, it was running late, and then she said, "Okay, I'm gonna cook." She already had everything she wanted to make, but she just thought, it's gonna take a little time. Yeah. Anyway, so Maghrib's gone now. So I've gone, I got the dates. I've had one, I gave her one, had water. So she goes, I'm going to be 5-10 minutes max. So I thought, minor, innit? So I thought, I'm going to go pray. But I didn't say anything. I just went, prayed, came back, I'm chilling. Yeah. So she put the food down. She's like, all right, let's go pray. I said, nah, I prayed. Bro, it looked like the face she made is like I just stabbed her in the back. You snaked me, you betrayed me. Bro, I felt so guilty, but in my world, I'm not used to waiting for someone, or like even at home, my family house, I'll just still pray because I know my mum's, bless her, she's the one making food. She's gonna pray as soon as she's done. My dad's quite elderly, so he's not up and down. I'm the one gonna go and get him his food. He's already prayed, so everyone kind of just prays, which is I recommend do pray as a family, but we never did that. I'll be honest. So when I've done that, she's like, you didn't tell me. I was like, but you were busy, you was making it. I don't like you said 5-10 minutes. I thought I've got time, innit? I just prayed. She's like, nah, don't do that again. I was like, no, I won't do it again. But in a beautiful way. And again, that's a beautiful reminder, bro. Like I laughed at it because it was funny in a beautiful way. Like it was, because it made me think, okay, see, I don't think like that, and I need to start thinking like that.
Of course.
Do you know what I mean? So
that's beautiful.
Yeah, so it's little things like that I'm learning that I've never had to do
those
before.
Little things you see at the talking stage, the dating stage, whatever it may be. Those are things that you never really conversate about. Because
you're not thinking
they never come
that.
about. Those are things that you only learn when you live with someone. 100%. And the beauty of it is that now you know, because you were innocent in.
I thought I've got a bit of time. I'll go pray. Come, while she's still getting it ready, I've got time. But again, like you said, it was it's beautiful. It's
funny though. I would have laughed as well.
No, I was laughing. Because in my head, I'll be honest. In my head, I thought it's not that deep. But really, but
it is deep.
It is deep. Yeah, it is deep. And I agree.
It
is deep because it's something that, mashallah, she was used to. They used to pray as a family, so she already had that influence. And B, it's beautiful to have that with your spouse.
It's a foundation. It's a foundation for your house as well.
And it's something, like you said, it's not every day, because me and her both work shift work, and a lot of married couples probably have this scenario where you're not every day, like, let's say we might have iftar together 2-3 times a week, which is dead if you really deep it, because I'm doing a late shift or I'm off and she's, blessed her, she's at work for iftar as well. So for those 3 days, I'd probably the only time you actually can break bread together and pray together. And then I was in the house and still prayed by myself. But so that's why I was laughing. But I realized what I'd done. I was like, okay, you know what? I need to start thinking. it's not just me now.
Of course,
You
yeah.
got,
Yeah,
you
so
got a partner now.
It was a funny but beautiful reminder.
Yeah.
So,
Nah, well, alhamdulillah. It's good, those little things that you learn. I think. But yeah, how is it being married? First
man, it's
first
good,
time,
man. I enjoy it. Yeah, it's
Ramadan
good.
as
I
well.
get like packed lunches when I go work. I love it. Hey, Zubs, I love it.
Packed lunches.
Packed lunches, you know. I
Feels
love
like he's
it.
back at school.
Hey, shout out to
Hey,
missus, you know, packed lunches.
Ziploc bags and
Hey,
that.
Ziploc bags. I got to get me but everything, tea in the flask.
Aye,
Bless her, nah, mashallah. Nah,
Allahu
honestly,
Akbar.
it's like jokes aside.
Yeah,
I've enjoyed it, man. I can't lie. It's
beautiful.
very enjoyable.
That's good to hear, man.
that's beautiful. It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
nah. What about yourself?
Well, you know, it's beautiful, man. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's nice coming home from work. Like the food's there. I work a bit of long hours in it, so
Yeah.
obviously in praying together and stuff like that. Obviously, it's not my first rodeo, but like, it's just beautiful.
Of course.
it's just it's beautiful, man.
That
And I feel
companionship.
that
Yeah.
companionship, you know, praying together, eating together. It's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
And alhamdulillah,
Alhamdulillah.
it's nice.
Yeah, man.
Zubs, how things in your house?
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
Zeus is missing electrolytes.
Bro,
His
yeah,
eyes are
trust me.
going
bless
down,
him.
bro.
Yeah,
Zone.
you're working hard.
Yeah, that's like, it's just kids, bro. My kids has been waking up mad early too. So
Yeah.
literally, I've just been
Full of beans.
Yeah.
Well, when do kids start fasting? When did you start to break him, like your children
You know
in?
what? I don't know. You know.
Because I think when I was a kid,
Actually, I was gonna ask the question.
I remember the first time I fasted, I was 7 years old.
yeah, and it
first
was
day
a
I-
half day.
Nah,
Oh, you done a whole day?
I'd done a whole day, my
That's-
first day.
Oh, mashallah. No, I
But
started
then-
on
but
half
then-
days.
But then all the following days, I really it was up and down.
Yeah,
innit?
yeah.
But they don't really count like that. I
Yeah.
feel like
No,
only
it doesn't count.
counts
Yeah.
When obviously you hit puberty, and then obviously from there, innit?
Because you know what?
Well,
It's-
No, you're
You
right. But
practice before, innit?
it's the habit though of getting them
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah.
So I think my parents, I don't know how old I was, but I think I was probably around 7, 8. We used to do half days. So I remember I used to do the last, let's say 3-4 hours of
Yeah.
from before iftar.
Okay, cool.
So obviously you wake up, she'll give me breakfast, then probably won't have nothing until iftar. 'Cause remember back when I was a kid, iftar was like winter, pretty much. It was early, so it
But it's
wasn't.
gonna be like that.
It's
soon.
gonna be like that soon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it changes every 30 years. It's like it moves around. It comes back to where it
Yeah.
is every 30
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
It does a cycle, based
'Cause my
full
kid-
cycle.
like my son was like literally just messing around. We was talking. I was like, I'm just gonna open my fast. It's
Wait,
like,
how old
"No."
is he now?
He's 3 years old,
Mashallah.
and he was like, "Oh, can I open my fast? Can I open my fast
Yeah.
with you?" I said, "Yeah, let's go."
Yeah.
And in my head, I was thinking about when did I start? Like,
Yeah.
I completely
Yeah.
forgot.
I think probably like around
Like
7.
yeah, 7,
Like get
8
him into
maybe.
the
Yeah.
routine of, okay, this is what we do. This is the month for fasting
Yeah.
and praying, and
Yeah.
get him into that. Okay, I've done it as a kid. I remember, like
Yeah.
when he does get older and he, like you said,
it's just
puberty
creating
age.
those little habits, innit?
Mm.
Like for children, like my daughter. I spoke to her yesterday. She told me she's going to be fasting today. She's done a few days already.
Yeah.
She's going to fast today, and I told her like she's done it like a couple of years ago as well.
Yeah.
Like it's not serious, but it's just
Good practices.
It's good practice.
Yeah.
It's good habits. It just like you said, like us now having that conversation. Oh yeah, I remember I done it 7. I was 7, 8 years
Yeah.
old. Then when they become early teens, in their 20s or whatever, or adults, they'll look back and be like, yeah, I remember I fasted when I was 8.
Yeah.
I gave it a good go, but I didn't
Yeah.
do the whole day.
I've done
but
half
whatever,
days. I've done a week. I've done
100%,
whatever.
It's
Yeah.
habits.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's good
And also
habits.
they enjoy it. It's like, because everyone's doing it.
does,
The adults
yeah.
are doing it. My parents are doing it. I want to
Yeah.
you know how it is. You idolize your parents, so you want to copy them. So if they're
100%.
fast, you think, I want to fast as well. Like your little man, he's seen you fast, and he says,
Can I
okay,
break
let me
fast with you?
Yeah,
Yeah, let me
Like,
do it. Dad,
Can I have
let
a
me do it.
date?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can I have the date in the water? I'll be like, ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's beautiful, man.
My
It's,
little girl loves dates too.
Yeah.
She
Mm,
loves dates.
that's
Man.
good.
She can, yeah.
Oh,
But it's funny, man. It was
You know,
weird when he said that to me. I was just like, what?
you know what you lot need to do. Yeah, I saw it again. I saw this on Instagram. Yeah, get dates.
Yeah.
So
Oh, I know what you're gonna say already.
pit them. So take
Yeah.
the seed out,
Yeah.
flatten them.
Yeah.
Then you put I don't know if you're gonna put kanafa.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. No,
Yeah,
I don't
so
know
you know
this
you
one.
can get kanafa, like you
Yeah.
like heat up and that kanafa.
Yeah.
Get pistachio paste
Oh, you're on this
spread.
You're on this Dubai
Dubai
chocolate.
chocolate.
Yeah.
Bro, hey, you lot, if you haven't done it,
Try it.
do it, please.
Yeah.
Sensational.
Wallahi.
And bro, amazing. And because it's dates, obviously,
Yeah.
listen, I'm not going to say it's healthy, but it's a lot better than getting a normal chocolate bar or whatever you're going to get. Like the
Yeah.
dates, the pistachio paste, the kanafa. You can do it crushed pistachios on top,
Yeah,
sprinkle
yeah.
it, and obviously you can do it with chocolate or without chocolate. But
Yeah.
I don't
I
know with
see that
chocolate,
on
but
Instagram still.
sensational.
Yeah.
I don't know. Me, I like
Sensational.
pistachios. I like kunafa and all of that. Yeah.
You like
But,
chocolate?
Huh?
You like chocolate,
Yeah.
bro? You're gonna love it.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. You know the whole Dubai chocolate thing, the whole hype around it.
Have you had it?
No, I haven't had
haven't
it.
I've had it.
Is it
Wallah.
good?
Crazy,
I want to try
crazy.
it. I haven't tried
but
no.
pricey. Like a little, like a square,
it. Yeah.
like it's like £7-8. Obviously, it depends on where you got it. But the shop next to my house, they
Yeah.
sold it for like £7-8. But I
Yeah.
had it,
You said, "Wow."
bro. It's wow.
Yeah.
It's a wow. It's a wow moment.
Okay.
It's not something I'd want to have
maybe
every
I'll
day.
try it, but I don't know.
It's worth it.
It's just.
No, I'm telling you, bro, it's worth it. It's way better than. It's the best chocolate I've had in terms of an actual chocolate, like a Snickers or whatever. Obviously, it's better than that, but you know what I mean.
I hear it.
You're
It's
making
crazy,
me
though.
want,
Try it
you're
still.
making me want chocolate, man.
Yeah,
Allow this whole
yeah.
conversation.
So yeah, again, forgive me. I know everyone's fasting, including us. But yeah, man. But so I think just to announce it as well. I know we do this every year, so you're probably not. You're probably used to this.
If you've been with us for a while, you know.
Yeah. For those that are new to the show, welcome. Subscribe if you haven't.
If you haven't, that's
Like and
true.
subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe, like. But yeah, so inshallah for the last 10 days of Ramadan, as per year, we're gonna not record. We're not gonna release any episodes. Just primarily because we believe we don't want to distract anyone, and we think that time could be spent beneficially doing something else, more beneficially doing something else with your deen. So praying more, reading more, whatever. So
100%.
yeah, so
We also want to focus, but
Yeah.
also we want to allow you guys to be able to focus as well and not have any distractions and whatever it may be, especially in the last 10 days of the month. So
but
use that time, 2:00 on a Sunday,
yeah,
that 1 hour that you now have that's free,
yeah,
that you kind of bookmark for figuring it out for the last 10 days. Just use that to do something different that you didn't do to benefit
Just do a little
yourself.
bit more.
Yeah.
Do a bit more.
Do
I
a
think
bit more.
so. This episode comes out this Sunday.
This episode will come out this Sunday.
Will this be the last one then, innit?
This
Because
will be
after
the
that will be
last
the
one.
10 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this will be the last one. But I promise you, we ain't going to do what we done last time when that 10 days turned into 10 months.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Voila.
God.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
From
So remember, we took 10
from
days, the very first break. You wasn't even a part of the part of them times when we took
No,
the man.
last Ramadan I was though.
No, it was the Ramadan before that.
yeah, it was
okay,
before
forgive me. It
that.
was the
Yeah,
Ramadan
yeah,
before
That's
that.
why I couldn't remember
Yeah, it was
it.
the Ramadan.
Yeah.
I was wrong there. It was the
Okay.
Ramadan before that. We took the mad break.
Okay.
So we're not gonna do that, inshallah. That's not our intention.
No breaks.
So
No breaks. We have
so-
no intention of breaks.
yeah, we're gonna
full
come
steam ahead.
full steam after Eid, inshallah. I don't know. Obviously, we haven't looked at the
Inshallah.
calendar, so I don't know what
So-
Sunday that will be. But 'cause I think Eid is gonna be a Saturday or Sunday, isn't
I
it?
think it's like probably the
30th or the 31st, I believe.
31st.
They're saying 30th or the 31st, because
Yeah.
we started on the
Sunday
1st.
or Monday, basically.
Is it Sunday? Okay, so Sunday or Monday. So
yeah.
Yeah.
if Eid is the Sunday, obviously there won't be an episode that day either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause it's
I think
Eid.
the next episode will probably be on the 6th of April, inshallah.
6th of April.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. You heard it here first.
6th of April.
6th of April, man. But
6th of April, we'll drop another episode, inshallah.
Yeah.
And then hopefully we'll recap on Ramadan, Eid, what we've all been.
yeah. Have you not
doing.
got any plans in general? Like, is Eid big for you lot?
I think, I think it's my first Eid, obviously.
New in-laws
Yeah.
and that, yeah.
Being married now,
Yeah.
obviously with the family,
Yeah.
so I'll be celebrating it with them and just buying presents and whatever, etc. It's just it'll be nice, innit?
Yeah.
There's a few things I want to do, a few farms that I want to visit for the little children and
but
stuff
that's-
like that.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to organize that and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So yeah, it'll be nice.
Zubs?
So, yeah, same. I'll be with my family. Then I'll go see Mrs. family and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So it's
See,
usually
that's
just
what
doing it.
again. That's gonna be my first time
Yeah.
doing that. So I'm looking forward to it in a nice way. Like, because usually I just Eid is just
Just whatever.
yeah.
innit?
I'm
Well, you
already at
probably
home
will.
with my parents and my
Yeah.
brother and whatnot.
Yeah.
So it's just like
It'll
whatever.
be different for you.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
It'll
Like
be different for you.
seeing her family,
Yeah.
seeing my family, and then
Mm.
also having our own time as well
course.
to whatever we're gonna do. I don't know. We
It's a
haven't planned
blended
anything.
thing, innit? It's like
Yeah.
everyone's circumstances is different, innit? So,
Mm.
but it's a time where people obviously celebrate with their family,
Yeah.
their loved ones.
Do you like Eid decorations for the kids?
Yeah,
Is that,
yeah,
is that
Bro,
something?
you know what I like here?
Mm.
It's funny. I wish they had this like when we were growing up, but alhamdulillah that our children like of this generation get to
Get to
experience
see
it.
it, yeah.
Mm.
Bro, like Next are selling PJs for Eid Eid
Yeah.
PJs, bro.
Are they?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
It's
What does it say?
mad.
Eid Mubarak.
Yeah, it says Eid Mubarak,
Yeah.
bro.
No
It's
way.
mad.
No,
It's mad, but you would
amazing.
never
Hey,
have seen that.
Do they do adult sizes?
I think they do adult sizes, you know.
Hey, you're
I
gonna see
swear
me
to
rocking
God.
it on the next episode.
I'm telling you, bro. But like, it's stuff like that, yeah. For like, when you're a child,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
wearing
it's fun,
that,
man.
you're opening the presents, you know. It
Yeah.
almost feels like what Christmas used to look like. Because you know, like when
Yeah.
you're a kid, you always looked at the other kids and be like, oh man, they're having so much
Christmas
cute
is
fr-
so fun.
so fun.
Yeah,
Where's,
you're
where's
getting all the
Santa?
presents, Santa?
You're just
yeah.
singing bare,
It's-
bare Christmas songs and that.
Yeah, it's been
But like,
romanticized
Exactly.
as
It's
a
been
kid.
even on TV and everything is put
Yeah.
in front of you, innit? And obviously now Eid has been made to feel that it's got that vibe now. It's
Yeah,
got
yeah.
that. It's got the decorations are available easily. There's obviously parents do more of a fuss about it than
But it's-
maybe our parents did. Our
Yeah.
parents really didn't.
No, no.
There was like
But
prayer.
their generation
There
was
was
super
different, yeah,
different.
But you got to
yeah.
remember the times that
Yeah.
we lived in, innit?
Yeah, yeah.
Now
Times we
people are
lived
more
in.
open to a lot of stuff.
Of
Like,
course.
back
Yeah.
in the days, they weren't.
it wasn't.
People
I'm
already-
not saying it's a bad
And they're
thing.
hardened as well. Like
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
parents probably left a war. Like they're different people to
Yeah.
us.
Yeah,
Like, they're
you see me, yeah,
Yeah.
in my house. Well, I bless my dad, man. I love him, man. But you know what he used to do? Like, he's a tenner, man. Eid Mubarak.
Wallah, same. Wallah, exactly the same.
But you know the maddest thing is,
Mubarak.
do you know the maddest thing is? I was so happy
Yeah, same. Wallahi,
because
same.
that was like for me,
Yeah.
tenner. Lad, I'm going to boss man at the corner shop.
Yeah.
Sherbets upon sherbets.
Bro, I used to get a tenner. My auntie, Allah rahmah, bless her,
Allah
she used to
rahmah.
come. It's a little school. She used to
Yeah.
always give me the most. Like, bless her. I
Yeah.
loved her, man. Like,
Yeah.
not just for that reason, of
Yeah.
course, but she used to always give me this. I'm thinking, okay, on that day, I might come
Make
away
it-
with 30, 40, 50 pounds.
Yeah.
Man's rubbing my hands. I'm getting the Argos catalogue out.
Yeah, facts.
Bro, just going through it.
I'm going through it.
Are you like, you
thinking,
know what? I'm not satisfied. Open it again. Go through it.
Yeah.
Wallahi, bro, oh my days. Everyone, we all had the same childhood, man.
that was amazing,
I
man.
loved it.
But
But
yeah,
yeah, like you said, for now, like you're doing the decorations and
Yeah, the
But
decorations.
like you said, though,
all
for,
of that.
like, now it's more like celebrated. If that makes sense, I don't know. Like
Yeah,
back
yeah,
in the
yeah.
days, it wasn't as much, but now you can actually celebrate it. Like
Mm.
this, like you said, like even Azza, I think Azza was selling it or something like that.
Yeah.
Even about pajamas and stuff like that. Like, so it's
How
just,
many, sorry to cut you, bro. How many days of school did you used to take when Eid was fall on a
I
weekday?
think it was just like one day. Bro.
Yeah, same. I only took one, but some of my boys took 2 or 3.
No,
Some of them
no,
were
you
lucky;
should
they
do,
took
but
like 2 or 3. I was like,
yeah.
I never got 2 or 3.
Nah, I don't
No,
know.
that's
Me,
one
it
day.
I got one day, big
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Yeah,
like,
we
Get back
see
in
you-
school, bro.
yeah, we all got one day.
Yeah.
Nah, do you know what it is? Yes, it's much more celebrated. You're absolutely right. Like, there's people have clocked on, like even like non-Muslims have clocked on that there's a profit to be made here.
yeah,
Like events.
Yeah.
You know, like getting the setting up the what do you call it, the trampoline stuff and all of that
Yeah.
stuff for the kids.
Yeah.
Having this and
Yeah.
you know, labeling the Eid celebration, whatever it
Yeah.
may be. There's money to be made.
Yeah.
And we're happy to go there because
Yeah.
the kids want to go
Well,
there. Do you
I've
get
actually
it?
got a
Exactly.
friend at work who's just started that business,
Yeah.
Muslim brother. He started that
Yeah.
trampoline and da. I don't know his company's name, so I can't plug it. But if anyone's interested, just send us a message or comment. But yeah, I've got someone at work that does that. He literally just started it. He
That's
started it maybe 4 or 5 months ago, so it's very new.
yeah,
But yeah, he
yeah.
says it's going well, and it's like
This is gonna be a big month.
yeah, and it's yeah. That's what he
Yeah.
said to me because so he's taken annual leave. He's used the last.
Yeah.
I think he's got 3 weeks off from next week. 3
Okay.
weeks off.
Okay.
But yeah, man,
To be
he
able
does
to
that,
do
and he
that.
said to me,
Amazing.
yeah, and it's fun. You know, like you see the kids
Fun,
playing,
yeah,
and
100%.
you get all the cousins round, and you get you real, and also you let the neighbors' kids come and join you, even if
Yeah,
they're not
100%,
Muslim. And you
yeah,
say, no,
yeah.
Anyone,
anyone,
just
and just
here,
come.
come through.
Today's
Everyone.
about just
Togetherness.
fun,
Yeah.
togetherness, and
Celebration.
yeah, celebration,
That's
and
all it
just
is.
let everyone just break bread together and you know enjoy
So,
the
yeah,
good times.
It's much more celebrated in all aspects. I think even for like adults, of course, for kids.
Yeah.
But obviously, it's mainly.
Yeah.
I think. I wouldn't say it's mainly for the kids, but it's like you want the kids to feel that they're not missing out.
Yeah.
Ultimately, because obviously we live in a Western society and stuff like that. Whereas if we were all living back home, there's no Christmas or whatever it may
Yeah,
be. and
Exactly.
Yeah,
They're not feeling missed out. It's just
Yeah.
a norm. But here, I feel like you gotta make that little extra effort, and I'm glad that we all have those tools around us as parents to be able to help us to celebrate Eid more easily, and
100%.
it's nice. It's nice seeing kids open the presents, stuff
Yeah.
like that. It's
Yeah.
nice, and
and like you said, it gives them something to look forward to when it like they can't wait for Ramadan to come around and Eid to come around because
Yeah, like I'll tell you, it's so funny, yeah, because like my daughter, this Eid where it falls on a school day, potentially, they're gonna spend it with their mum, right?
Yeah.
And then the following week is half term, so the half term they'll come down. So it
Is
wouldn't.
it half term after that?
Yeah, the following week, innit?
Okay, yeah.
So it wouldn't make sense for them to come down just for the day and then whatever. It'll be easier for them to spend it with their mum, right?
Yeah.
So I was speaking to her yesterday. She's like, "Oh, I'm probably gonna spend it with mum." I was like, "That's absolutely fine." She's like, "Yeah, but what about my presents?" I was like, "What?" And I was in the gym, innit? I'm on the treadmill. I was like talking to her, innit? And she's like, I just wanted to stop. I was like, "What? So you only want me for the presents?"
Yeah.
She's like, no. But like you said you were gonna get me presents.
Listen,
like,
do you remember when you said when your dad gave you that £10?
Yeah,
that's her £10. That's her feeling of £10.
She
bro.
wants the £10 and presents, bro. It's mad.
Yeah, she deserves it.
But
man.
yeah, she deserves it. I love Mubarak. So
Mubarak,
yeah. I said to her now when she comes around half time.
Yeah, half time. Yeah,
but it's just that attachment that they have to the presents.
Yeah.
Do you get it? So it's just beautiful.
But
man.
listen, what kid doesn't?
Yeah.
It could be any. You know what I'm saying? It could be
what
whatever.
do you mean? I still got attachment to presents, bro.
course.
Give me a present, I'll be happy.
Yeah,
trust me.
Yeah, no, it's true. You're right. Facts.
Do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
I think a present, any sort of gift that another human being gives to you, it's nice. It's a nice feeling. It's a wholesome.
It is, but you know, now I'm at the age where I don't like presents.
What?
I swear to you, no, this is wrong. Not saying I don't like it. Of course, I like the thought behind it.
Okay.
Like, and I'm not even just saying it to be like look deep in that. Like, well, I find it awkward when someone gives me gifts because then I'm like, like,
do I have to
especially
give them
when
something back?
not even because I think I have to give them back. Like, let's say it's not even like a birthday where you're expecting it.
Yeah.
Let's say it's a normal thing. Oh, bro, I got you something. It's like, I find it awkward because like,
why?
I don't know. I just don't like to be the center of it. I don't know. I can't.
What if it's just one-on-one? What if
even if it's one-on-one, I feel like,
what if I came up to you like,
I feel like, I always feel like I can't accept this, but in a nice way. But it's like I've always felt like, but I'm happy to give. I'm a giver in that sense.
Okay.
Like I want to make people feel good about themselves, but when it's the other way around, I don't know. I've never really I don't know.
I don't know.
Of course, I'll like it. I'll never say no to it, but I'll be like, you shouldn't have but I mean it when I say that.
Yeah. No, and I totally get it. But I think that's the beauty of human beings, that we're all just so different.
Yeah.
Because to me, that is that logic, that mentality is so like bizarre, but it's beautiful. It's just you're just a different person.
Yeah.
So for me, like I'm obviously I like if someone was to give me a gift, I'm very thankful. I'm the polar opposite to you.
Yeah.
I like the thought behind it, but I'm also thankful that
you know,
not to say that you're not thankful, but
of
like,
course, I know what you mean.
I don't have that like, oh man, you shouldn't have. I'm like, oh, thank you so much, man.
Yeah, no, and also, and you should, to be fair, you should. Like, I probably should be like that, but I don't know. I've been like this from a kid, bro.
I hear it.
I think the last birthday, like, I told my mum I want to celebrate. I was 13. That was literally the last birthday that I've ever celebrated.
Okay.
Yeah. That was, I told her I want to invite my friends around, and she let me bring my friends, and she made food, and we went to the park, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But after that, I just said, I'm done. I'm good with it.
Yeah.
I don't need anything.
You grew up real quick.
Yeah, I've always been like that. I've always been like that. I don't know.
I guess I'm still a kid then, maybe.
No, I'm the biggest kid.
Are you the youngest or the oldest in your family?
I'm in the middle.
Yeah, I'm middle as well.
6 of us, so I'm kind of technically in the middle.
It's probably, I don't know. I was trying to figure out if it's the youngest.
Yeah, no, I've just always been like that.
What you like?
Me?
He's just watching us like this.
No. I'm the youngest, so I've always been getting gifts from like early.
So you're used to it.
Yeah, so I'm used to it. Yeah. But I'm buzzed. I'm so happy.
How many siblings?
I got 2 older brothers.
Okay, so you're getting at least what? 4 gifts, let's say, the parents, the brothers,
4 gifts, and a couple of beatings.
Yeah. Birthday beats.
Trust me. But no,
fun.
It was, bro, I love presents, man. It makes you feel young again a bit.
Yeah.
No, I agree. The thing is, everything you both said, I fully agree with you.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it's just like,
man, you should.
But like, for example, if I don't get it, I'm not like, there's no type of way or anything like that.
Yeah, of course, you're
if I do get it, I just feel like, oh, you know what? It makes you feel young again, innit?
Yeah.
That's about it. Now what?
I hear that though. I hear that. It does definitely make you feel young again. And
the only stuff that we get now is like socks and boxes and stuff.
Yeah,
like
socks, boxes, trainers. Maybe if you're lucky.
Not a madness.
Trainers if you're lucky.
Yeah,
I wish we had trainers, bro.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Nah, but
I
it's-
don't know. Nowadays it's just like kind of the box standard, the perfumes.
Yeah.
The like you said, the
Socks,
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But alhamdulillah, man. Even like them small little things. You saved me a trip down to Primark to get the socks. I was
Yeah,
gonna do it
that's true.
anyway. Do you get
Even
it?
that, I
Stuff
don't know
like
because
that.
I'm getting older, but like, even getting new pajamas, I feel a nice type of way,
Oh,
bro.
alhamdulillah.
know what I mean?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Bro,
I hear
me-
that.
you see me-
Let's see.
Obviously, in our tradition, we wear the ma'awis, innit? You know
Yeah.
that Somali.
Yeah,
Somali-
Mawis Wednesday.
Bro,
No,
But
go,
yeah,
go.
Is that the
if so-
thing that you? Is it like a longie?
yeah, oh yeah. What?
Long? It's like my miss-
Asians wear it as well.
Yeah,
Bengalis wear it.
Bengalis,
Bengali,
yeah. My
Bengalis wear it
missus
as well, yeah.
Bengali.
Yeah,
very similar.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah,
similar.
And
yeah.
It's exactly the same. Basically.
Indonesians, I
Indonesians
saw
wear
it
it as
everywhere
well, yeah.
when I went to
Yeah.
Bali. They were all wearing it as well.
Yeah.
I was wearing it when I went Bangladesh.
I
But it's,
swear.
it's a
Yeah.
different material.
Did it
though.
ever drop?
No.
I think the Mawis is a
A
lot
lot
more
of people when it's the first time. Yeah. Even me when I went to Somalia, yeah, my uncle showed me how to like fold it in it.
tight
Yeah.
around.
And it's just dropped. Obviously, I'm wearing boxes and stuff in it, but like
That
it's
must have been hilarious.
just
though.
hilarious.
Yeah.
But it's your first.
Yeah, of course.
moment,
Yeah, it's
innit?
your
You just
first.
laugh.
Yeah.
But yeah, if someone was to get me one of that, like I'm like, yo, like
Nice, yeah.
whenever my dad comes back from like Somalia,
What color? Just in case, someone might want to bless you with a Mawis. What color? What's your color?
well, like any color.
'Cause I know, mashallah, they're all bright
They're
and
all-
colourful.
Yeah, I like the very. I don't like the bright ones.
Mm.
Like I've got a very bright yellow one. I can't remember who got me that. I think it was my mum. I like it, but it's just bright.
Yeah. What you
But I
like
like
a
the-
dark
the-
purple maybe?
Yeah,
Blues.
the dark blue, the dark red. Right now, I got a dark red one.
Yeah.
But the material is important, innit? It's
Yeah, that's
gotta
what I was
be
gonna
nice
say.
and cotton, innit?
Yeah.
There's some polyester ones
So you
and
want that Egyptian cotton?
Egyptian cotton. Cause
Hey, let us know what the go-to Mawis is. Let us know what the go-to Mawis is.
100%. But yeah, man, I didn't know you, Mrs. Mongolia.
yeah.
So you know about the Ma'awis then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you wear one? Like, has she got you one?
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
It's
wear
comfortable,
it?
innit?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's comfortable.
Bro, it's
I've only wore it once, and I'll be real. I've done it. This was in Saudi.
yeah.
When I was in Saudi with the brothers, we were just doing it. It was more for banter. They're like, "Hey, slap that on," but it was like, "Yeah, I can't lie, man. It's
Yeah,
practical as well. It's
Yeah.
practical."
It's very practical.
Yeah.
It's nice. I like it because it's like I'm in the house with it most of the time.
Mm.
Because it's like even when I'm praying, it's just like
Comfort,
it's just
innit?
easy.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
comfort.
yeah. And you
Just-
can pray with it on, so you don't need to. Yeah, you don't need
Yeah.
to start
Nah,
thinking,
it's-
"Oh, let
it's
me."
nice.
Yeah,
Let me go get this or that.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
That's nice. I like it.
Nah,
And
definitely.
Ever since I went to Somalia, I just hooked on it, bro. Like,
Yeah.
that's all they wear out there, innit?
Would you ever wear it to the shop? Like, let's
I
say
would.
Mawis in a
I
vest.
swear down I would.
Mawis in a vest in the
I
summer.
would.
Not in a vest. That
Not in
just
a
looks
vest,
like
though.
I'm
Like,
Debo.
Mawis in a
'cause
t-shirt in the summer.
Yeah, of course.
I don't mind. I've done it before, but
Yeah.
like I'd rather like nah.
But it's like going out in a phobe, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like the
yeah.
Moroccan phobes, the ones that we
It
use
is.
to sleep
It
in.
is. It is.
Yeah.
It's like it's really and truly it's the same thing.
Pretty much the same thing, but like I don't know. Me, I'd rather just get because you don't know, man. You got to be ready. At any
So you
time,
might
innit?
need to hot step.
You might need to hot step quickly.
Here comes
bro.
the hot
It's got a
step.
hot
That's
step on that
astaghfirullah,
one.
it's music. Astaghfirullah. That triggered. See,
You might need to hot step quickly.
I said hot
bro.
stepper, and I started thinking of the hot
I
stepper.
know. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm not vulnerable, but like you get me. I just want
But
to.
for you to think like that is bad, though. Like, in my head, I'm thinking,
But you know,
the
the baddest thing is there's no reason.
yeah.
There's no reason for me to think like that. But my mind takes me places
So
that
you're
I should
going
not
to
be
get
going.
milk, and you're thinking, what if? And he don't have ops.
I don't have no options. That's the maddest
He's
thing.
still thinking,
But
what
I'm
if
ready.
man need to?
But I'm ready.
You get me?
I'm ready.
Yeah, you
what
gotta
if
be
man
loose,
needs to? You
nimble.
get me? I'm ready, bro.
I am dying.
Can't come for my jacket.
Yeah, I hear that. But what if you're wearing a Mawis and underneath you're wearing like 3/4, or that defeats the whole point?
That
Innit?
do- I would never.
Yeah,
I
there's
would
no
never
point.
wear 3/4 under
Yeah,
my
you're meant to wear
waist.
just boxes.
I'll just wear my
underneath.
boxes.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
then if I need to hot step quickly,
Yeah. If it falls like
if
it
it
fell in
falls, bro,
Somalia,
man running in his boxes, he's getting nabbed, bro. This guy looks crazy.
or you're a meme.
Yeah, I'm a meme.
Yeah,
I'm
wallah.
telling you.
It's a
He's
lose
saying this
lose.
bold man in boxes. Hey,
That's a lose.
that's not a good sight.
It's a lose situation. Nah.
That's not a good sight, brother.
It's a lose-lose
I'm
situation.
telling you.
He's loving it. Yeah. Nah, I can't lie. That would be a funny sight to
That'll
see.
be a me, bro. I'm just me. I'll be trending before I get home.
Yeah,
cuz.
nah, you're facts. Yeah, it's
You
a
get
bad
me?
look.
Allah. I'm scared of that, man. That's one of
I
my
hear
fears. Trending quickly.
Nah, trust me.
Yeah, I'm alright, man.
But listen, I think let's wrap it up there, boys.
Yeah,
let's
Anything
wrap
you
it
lot want to add before we do wrap it up? Obviously, it's the last episode before we see them after Eid, inshallah.
I think we've said obviously
Yeah.
all majority of the stuff we needed to say, and I think like it's all there in the episode. I think just do better to better yourself. That's it.
Strive to do better.
Strive to do better. If you started that habit, continue it on until the end of the month, and then further beyond that. And if you haven't started and you've been just doing the what's expected of you, try to add a little bit more.
Yeah.
Especially now coming into the last 10 days and the run up to it. Just try to do a little bit more. Just try to better yourself.
Yeah.
When you speak to your family members, when you speak to your friends, remind each other, because every little thing that you do that is of khair, that is of a good deed, you get in so much rewards in return. So like you speaking to your friend, you telling them about prayer, you reminding them to do something, whatever it is,
or even giving a gift as a prayer mat, Quran,
something.
Every time they pray on it or read it, you get the ajr as well. So
100%.
Or donate it, even better if you can donate it to somewhere in need.
100%. If you've got like some books, some Islamic books at home that you can give to, I don't know, the local bookshop, or you can give away as charity.
Or back home, wherever country you lot may be from,
because these scriptures, these books of knowledge are just collecting dust at home. Someone around the world could be making use of it. So
and if you're someone who's never done it before, or even maybe a new Muslim, you might have reverted a couple of months ago, or even during the Ramadan, try to remember that cake and what's the word? Analogy. Enjoy the process bit by bit. Don't try to overindulge and do it all at once, because people like myself, I'm born Muslim over 30 years and we still falter at times. So don't feel like you need to be don't look at someone who's already there and think, oh, you should be there as well. Just take it bit by bit. But like Westside says, strive to always be better than yesterday.
100%.
Yeah. Zubs, anything you want to add?
No, I think you guys both said what I would say to you.
Yeah, but listen.
Like I said, small details.
Yeah.
That's true. It's just focus on small details and hopefully you can carry it on. Inshallah.
Small details is the way forward, even in life.
Yeah.
For example, you go to the gym, all you're working on is small details. You're not going to the gym today and you're seeing a massive difference. You're seeing everything that you do is small details. You might think,
and consistency.
And consistency. You might think, today was. You might think today, it was a good session, but really all you've done was you teared a few muscles. Small details.
Yeah.
Consistency is important as well, but it's the small details that you're sticking at, those small details that make a big dent later on down the line.
Definitely.
And that's like, a couple of months down the line, your physique is better.
Right.
Why? Because you've been doing those small details and the consistency. So just make those small details, those small little details, those changes, ever so slightly, just to create a big dent in, like, for the better in your life moving forward, inshallah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Also, make sure you like, comment, subscribe as well. If you haven't, may Allah give you a reward. And if you have, may Allah give you a reward as well.
Guys, honestly, and thank you for all the engagement. I hope we've tried to be a lot better, but we've tried to reply to as much, if not all of the messages. But thank you for that consistency.
Definitely.
If you're someone who's been watching but you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. It will help us out. Only if you enjoy it. Obviously, it's not to gunpoint. But if you don't do it, don't chat to us. No, I'm joking. But honestly, you lot love for that. Inshallah, we're gonna see you all after Eid. And love.
Inshallah. Take care.
Peace.